Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to DDLC Club. I'm your show, British Nazo, and I forgot to do a proper introduction this time. And so, would you, my special guest, introduce yourself?
Hello, my tribe, Music Girl Dark Me here, back again with British Nazo. As you can see, we're here.
And Luna?
And it's me, Luna. Got excited about Doki Doki. Go crazy with the fan art, guys. I don't care. Go crazy. I love them.
Alright then, and so, without further ado, let's start a new game. Enter your name.
Brit.
Not Nazo, just Brit.
Brit.
Brits. I'm going Dutch now. Just Nazo, just calling himself Brit.
Brit.
I mean, it can be anything, not gonna lie. Oh, for all seriousness, let's just call ourselves.
I'm calling myself Marshmallow.
Don't you dare do anything stupid.
One time,
no.
I regretted it.
If you do something stupid. Why Mephiles?
Because why not?
You're not Mephiles. You're not Mephiles, though.
I know, but it's funny.
Doki Doki.
Alright, Mephiles. You'll be the main protagonist for this story.
Mephiles is gonna be dating the girls. Here we go.
Luna, would you like to voice Sayori?
Hey!
I see a knowing girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on a day like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and it's Sayori catch up to me.
This is too.
You're not professionals, alright?
I regret reading so bad.
Keep talking! Keep talking!
Do you want me to do it?
Sure, Hannah, thank you.
I overslept again. But I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait. Oh wait, that's you. That's you,
Whoops.
Sorry. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say the la.
Yeah, expect some little bloopers.
Yep. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mephiles.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Mephiles, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you right. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs, and also I had to stop you there.
Sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year.
Did I? I'm not sure if it's possible that I did. One of the many conversations will dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So you likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? You tried that. Why? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
You will at least promise me you'll try a little.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I'm guessing see her worry so much about me, it makes me want to see her mind a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School days as ordinary as ever, and it's over by before I knew it. After I packed my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry, want me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori was not coming to the classroom while I was spacing out. Look around and realized that I'm not the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spaced out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Nini.
Sayori is vice president on the literature club. Not that I am aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyways?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
You'll make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let her along sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, alright?
Yes, let's go!
Yay! Netflix is getting cupcake!
Yes, keep this trigger. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. At least it's not from silver.
Yes! He sold his soul for a cupcake! We were just like, hey Netflix, here's some cupcakes for you!
However, I realize he doesn't even have a mouth.
Exactly.
And then it goes squash. Just squash.
I detachedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me the...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, hello.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sari always says nice things about you.
Do you know?
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're a boy.
I don't lie, Natsuki fits your voice. You fit her voice well, you know?
You want me to do everything? Want me to do every voice?
Sure. Hey, at least I did a voice line a little bit.
Yeah, so
Oh, you gotta
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh, hello.
Mesphilis, what a nice surprise.
Have you known about the April's trigger?
I don't
Welcome
think
to the club.
Monica's gonna know about that.
Always escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. God damn it, this game is about to make me into a degenerate by the end of this.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
So sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly to my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seem to have a hard time giving up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you both.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Shit, I'm bad at voice like that. I'm sorry, people.
Yeah, I'm bad at it. So is my friend here.
Did I accidentally voice Yuri as Monica? I'm sorry. As my own. That's right. It's great to see you again, Mephiles.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk. We were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having you smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come sit down, Mephiles. We made room for you at the tables, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
But I don't have a mouth.
You're gonna eat the cupcakes.
Well, you're not really Mephiles, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know. I just thought the name was funny.
I guess he'd be role playing.
Yeah, he's role playing as Mephiles. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Look at that! You should have been
There we go. We got some tea. We got some tea.
I know, but I feel like using Nazo would be a bit more redundant, so... Why not Mephiles for no other reason, just for funny?
So we're torturing a hedgehog villain from a Ghost 6 game that only care about the music with the glitchiness
Towards
of a game.
Towards an anime dating game.
Yep, so he's gonna be dating the girls.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Students feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ear.
So cute! I had no idea you were such good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
So he grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
So even touched up her mouthful, and I was already managed to get icing on her face. I did a cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice your sneaking glance in my direction. Is you waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down, and it's all smushed in my face. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. So you always said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy.
Of course, the scenery vibes kicks in. Alright. I give up Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. You will return to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom.
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. Permission, blah blah blah. I can't fucking read. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? A good book.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a field day with this one.
A lot of fan art skits. This is one of them. We can't read. So what people do is we sing Sophie with all the girls, Lula with all the girls.
Ow! Shit. Okay.
This is fun. I was so bored. This is so fun.
Good. I'm glad you like it. After all, doesn't a hop... I can't fucking
God damn
read.
it!
I thought I grab this.
My girl.
You're almost 20 and yet you're still acting like this.
I'm sorry.
I'm older. I'm still dumb.
After all,
I can say I'm dumb because I can say it because it's true.
Alright, continue.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself be intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
And also because I'm not biased.
Put it on deep. It's not deep.
Nazo's like reference to Nazo, like I'm not biased.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what you... That's Yuri shit. God, I'm shit at this. So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was thinking of this question. Never told me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't done any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president... Blah, blah, blah. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Well, weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. Publicity. I can't do freaking...
I can't even say publicity.
Publicity. Okay. It feels like
okay.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
I already know what I'm going to title this. Nazo and Friends Right, Doki Doki, but we can't read for shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Title this video like that, please.
Yeah, title that, and put me and Hannah's channels down below.
Yeah, even though I don't do shit anymore.
I'll continue.
Okay.
Me either.
I blah blah blah. Okay, calm down. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica blah! I can't fucking read today! Monica is a really... Monica really is a great leader.
You're also known in agreement. They're not surprised there aren't more people here yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, you have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agree. Just different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Mephiles, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, searching for the ablest trigger.
What?
Book. Sure, that's the Mephiles trigger. Yeah, that's the book, alright, Mephiles.
And it's not definitely a blue hedgehog who keeps annoying me from time to time.
Sure not Bon, sure not Sonic Comics.
Sonic Comics.
Considering how little I've read these past 3 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself half-jokingly. Natsuki head suddenly picks up. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological... I'll turn into a chicken. Okay. Stories with deep psychological... What's that fucking word?
Damn it, even I can't read it. Psychological.
Okay,
There we go, yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Stories with deep
Are we gonna do this again?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again.
Psychological. Story with that. Shit. Zip it. Stories with these psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. At this point, grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eye thought over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that I did? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last... Blah, 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 blah.
Alright, we'll have a little counter for how many times Dark Moon messes up each time.
We need that.
Yep. Yeah, let's see.
Vicky, you working. I'm sorry. You left a piece of scrapbook. I can't fucking read. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Hey, get that back! Fine.
I wonder what that could have been.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just so cute as you are.
Zoe sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Wait, what are you, giving her a massage?
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
Because I don't care as well.
You mean.
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes. He wouldn't like them.
I was about to read that, damn it!
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share one, something blah 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 blah. Hannah can't live it. Dogma can't fucking read. I almost said my real name.
Oh no!
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Sure, I'll just jump out the window.
The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will be Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mephiles?
Where's Sonic?
Where's Sonic?
I I don't know that character. Try again later.
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other stuff to look at and, oh boy. I'll leave my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Nephilis.
You are on the fence against these girls, but also because I can't resist them. Because I am weak for some reason. I'm supposed to make clear-headed decisions when it's like this. That is, if writing poem is the price you have to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. God damn it, Nephilis, you're only getting into it.
Yes, you get into it.
Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
So he wraps her arms around me and jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Nephilis, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really trust a class on Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel like the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls came to chit-chat as Yori and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Nephilis, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Alright, I think this is the spot where we end our video for today. We've done enough for today, but if you viewers want to see part 2, then you better hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and also subscribe to the other channel that will be linked in the description. And so on that, I'm BritishNazo, and I'll see you all very, very later. Bye-bye!
Bye!
And the guardian angel stands his train. Rule, Britannia, Britannia, rule the way. Return to